What's up, Internet? My name is Nerdy.
And I'm Clarouge.
And this is Frieren. Season 1. Still Season 2. Coming soon. But we're on episodes 14 and 15 today. And we are going to be diving the heck in. Because we have a full party, maybe?
I think so.
4 is a good party size.
Yeah.
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 It's easy to get 4 people on a table on
Scheduling.
camera. It's a lot harder. Like 3 and 3 is just, the angles are harder.
Yeah,
you know, you need a bigger room. 4 is about what we can do in our basement right now. Anyway, Frieren, pretty good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're excited to watch this?
Absolutely.
Then let's dive right in. If you want that full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here, and this video is about to begin. The bells,
This town seems to
bells,
have a lot of nice...
bells, bells, bells of Notre Dame.
Literally like the rudest opening to a musical.
It's so good.
This town seems to have a lot of nice stalls.
If you want to, I suppose.
I mean, if you want to.
Except it was like, I mean, sure.
Nah, she's got a thing for Himmel. She's going all the way north. She's basically going to, like, Iqaluit to see his corpse. Like, come on.
I mean, like, now, but, like, I think that, like, then she, like, didn't really realize.
Maybe.
Like, I think she's kind of like,
Yeah.
is that what people do? Like,
Yeah, it's sort of like you anytime someone flirts with you. And you're like, what was that? And I'm like, it's flirting.
They're so friendly.
This person sent me a message on Instagram wanting to link up with me. Is that LinkedIn? Is that like a business
Ew,
thing?
Gross. I just assume anytime someone DMs me, they want to play D&D.
Sure.
What?
That's what men want.
Yeah, usually.
Usually works out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do use horniness to get men to the D&D table quite often.
Do I?
No, but it's a funny thing to say.
You know what? I should work on that. Should be like, hey, do you want to come roll some dice?
We're not going to pay anyone on Roleplay Relay anymore. You're just going to flirt them to the table.
Be good practice.
So this is episode 14 of 28. Do you think next 15 will have a new opening? Because that would be like the second half of the show.
Yes. I'm going to say yes.
All right.
Why not?
To be honest, I didn't get you anything either. When it comes to us men, we couldn't care less about trivial dates, you know.
When it comes to us men.
At least spare my knees!
That's the most, like, old man thing you could say.
My advice is to go after the kid.
That might be my advice, too.
Do you remember my birthday?
Yep. July 4th.
My name is not America. Thank you.
I'm not going to dox your birthday.
Why? I tell people my birthday
It's
all the
August
time.
26, 1994. I was almost... I don't know why I said... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I know what your birthday is, because every time we fly, I have to fill it in.
I don't like how used to keeping the company of women you seem.
Of course.
Oh, she's one of those men and women can't be friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, if he did forget to get you something, don't take it personally. He doesn't strike me as the conscientious type. Most people wouldn't decline when someone offers to buy them whatever they want. You must already have some birthday shopping memory you consider sacred. That's why you told me no.
Oh. That's a bit of a leap.
Damn, Sherlock.
You want to make up with him, yes? Remember that people can't know how you feel until you tell them.
Oh, I'm sure she told him. I'm sure she yelled it.
And kicked him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about all the kicking.
Wow, it's nice to finally have a mature adult on this team. There's like a real, like, words of wisdom person now.
Yeah.
Would you forgive me? I was too harsh with you.
Please. I've grown used to it. You ready to shop?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, so far this episode has kind of felt like one of those like 12-minute after school specials.
Yeah.
When your friends forget your birthday, it's okay to forgive them.
Spying on the sweethearts? That's in poor taste, Frieren.
You're doing the same.
On a roof?
This can't have been easy for you, Frieren. Looking after 2 kids all alone.
You
mean
understand
Frieren?
relationships?
Make that 3 kids.
There it is. There it is.
He was terribly picky with his food, quit it highter, and he lied more often than not.
I mean, even if you like olives, that was a lot of olives in pasta.
Though I admit your depravity far exceeds his.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I love him. Yeah, sorry about that.
So how do you intend to praise me? Oh.
I love Frieren touching his head like she's never touched a human being before in her life.
Yeah.
You should be praised by her too, my friend.
Oh? Then I'll look forward to it.
She's so awkward.
Yeah.
If only you were an older lady, this moment would be perfect.
You should be glad then. Precious few women are older than me.
What a weird half of an episode.
Yeah.
I work as a merchant, selling my wares in the town up ahead. I supply the people there with fine accessories.
All right, NPC.
Look at my stock.
Would you like to trade?
Kind of.
That's a pretty design.
If I was gonna fall asleep next to my axe, I would make sure my axe was blade down.
Finally.
Oh, shit.
I let my guard down. Avian monsters are cunning beasts and very skilled at...
What? How is that horse still attached?
That's a great question.
prize, but it has only been 40...
Ooh, that's a lot of teeth.
The flying magic you see us use today is actually a demon spell mankind was able to repurpose.
They don't have Featherfall yet? It's a low-level spell.
Eisen could free fall from any height without getting so much as a scratch.
Fucking dwarves, man.
I'd need to calculate if I have the power to stop a free fall. If I can't sufficiently reduce the force...
Oh no, she's doing math. We're doomed.
Whatever it is that we do, we should probably do it quick. This type of monster kills its
That poor horse.
prey by slamming it into the ground.
Oh, good.
Good to know. Okay, that was sick.
Well, I suppose her idea is worth a shot.
You better try now. That poor horse.
Yeah.
Indeed, indicating her plan was a success.
You call that a success?
What's worse is she called it a plan.
That is a great line.
Fair.
The greater concern is your carriage. It needs major repairs.
Sorry.
Thankful. If it had just been me, I would surely be dead.
Yeah.
They don't have mending?
You can only mend things, and it's like this big
Yeah,
at
but it's a
time.
cantrip. Like, they've got hours.
It should be right here. I wonder where it went.
The ring that went flying when you got snatched, it could be fucking
Literally
anywhere.
anywhere.
So you ended up being the one to choose?
I wanted him to pick whatever he thought would be best.
Yeah.
Their marriage is gonna be a fucking nightmare. I love that Stark's underclothes are like a college improv troupe.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Or like a failed like actor turned teacher.
I need you to bring intention to this class.
It was all worth it since she likes it so much.
That was sweet.
That design is of a mirrored lotus. In the language of flowers, it means eternal love.
Wow. Well,
I had no idea, okay? It's all a misunderstanding. You think I've got the first clue about the language of flowers?
No, of course not.
Not like you're some flower genius either.
What did you just say to me?
Oh, this poor boy.
You put an incredible amount of effort into picking out the perfect gift for me. Don't suggest such a thing again.
I wouldn't dream of it.
what a
God,
nightmare.
I'm so glad I'm not in high school anymore.
Yeah, right?
There's no way that's comfortable. She's like, art. Frieren? Does anyone know where Frieren is?
Mistress Frieren.
Oh, is she looking for the ring?
Yeah.
The ring Himmel gave me.
Let me help.
The one that means eternal love.
It has a mirrored lotus like my bracelet does. In flower language, that means eternal love.
I didn't realize that.
I love this party of adventurers where everyone has intelligence as a dump stat.
Stop when folks in my village lose valuable jewelry. This is a spell for finding lost accessories.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Locate object. Let's go.
I was like, they're never gonna find it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I do love that she's flying right now because demons can. And so she has no idea how it works. It just does.
yeah.
But this one will do.
That was too easy. You should put some more thought into it.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
That little twink would know the language of flowers.
He would. He would.
I'm just saying, I did that same thing to you.
Yeah.
You don't wear it anymore, but you know.
I wear it.
I know, I'm teasing.
Wear it more than you wear yours.
That's very true. Mine does not fit at all anymore.
I know.
My fingers have lost weight.
Maybe I am.
Hell yeah.
Can you fuck a ghost? Is that what the final episode of the show is?
Because Mr. Stark is an idiot.
No respect.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. This show is so quirky.
Yeah.
In, like, just, like, a delightful way. Like, sometimes I'm like, what? Like, I'm like, the choices are strange, but they're so consistent within the show itself that it just feels like it's, like, this, like, it has these silly, quirky moments.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That make the show feel like it has its own unique vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't love the Fern prudishness stuff as much as the rest of the show. It is sort of the one like emotional detour that keeps happening that I think that
very odd.
Other people find it funny, and I just don't find it funny. Like those jokes don't work for me in the show, and so the other stuff really does. I think like the path to the locate object spell here was really fun. I liked that there was like a spell reward. I think there's a lot of narrative stuff in this episode that's really interesting. I love the new priest a lot.
Yeah.
Hyder 2.0. He's great.
Yeah, there's a great dynamic that they all have together that he brings,
And him being like the intelligent one who picks, where he's like, you know, you watch these two kids and she's like, huh? And he's like, 3 kids. Like he immediately gets the dynamic that he stepped into.
Yeah.
And so like there's a lot of that stuff that works for me. I think the show's, it's obviously beautiful. Like I think the animation is so clean and gorgeous. And there's just these little detours into like Fern thinks that Stark is like an idiot a little too much. That like and that she's like, you're too comfortable with women based on what? We've never seen this guy talk to a female character on the show other than Frieren and Fern.
Yeah.
And so there's just a weird sort of element to the show of her being like, you're really comfortable around women. And I'm like, why would you?
Yeah. The thing about him being like an idiot or whatever, it feels very like tropey, and at least like comes from a place of he does not have the same intellectual upbringing that Fern has, obviously, and so she takes it too far. Like, she's judgmental about it instead of having some empathy over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pervert stuff is like just very odd to me, because like, I mean, yeah, I guess like she grew up pretty like secluded, but here's the thing: she grew up pretty secluded
with an alcoholic.
With an alcoholic, but like it's not like she went to like it's not like she's heavily like religious, or she went to a school or was part of a town that was very.
Well, Hyder is. So she was raised in like she was raised by a priest. Like,
is he though? He's a corrupt priest.
Yeah, but he is a priest. He very much believes in his God. I think he just doesn't think that getting drunk is something his God has a problem with.
We don't see that religion in this world is like anti-sex. It just I don't understand.
No, I agree. That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
It's not that she didn't she didn't grow up in a religious household. It is that the religious figures in her life don't seem to have the hang-ups that ours do.
I don't understand where the prudishness comes from, which is I think why I find it a little bit weird.
I also I think that the show, I understand that a lot of time is passing on the show. I don't need half an episode on everybody's birthday present. I liked this one because like the bracelet ended up being interesting, right? But it feels like it's like the third episode we've done about somebody's birthday.
Yeah, well,
we're only 14 episodes into the show.
Yeah, but no, like that's what the show is about. It's about the moments in your life that it means something, and like the difference between the meaning it has in the moment and then the meaning it has later on in reflection.
Yeah, I agree with that. No, and that's true. That is 100% true.
Yeah, to me, it kind of honestly feels like a long-form D&D campaign you've had going for 20 years. Where, your party wants to role-play the travel days and the conversations and, like, the, like, silly stuff. Like, that's kind of the vibe that it gives me. Because it does. It likes to focus on that. Sometimes the DM is like, hey, like, there's stuff, like, I plan that I want to get to, and y'all are fucking taking forever. But I find that a fun and endearing part of the game, so that's just me.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next episode.
Let's do it. That's me on airplanes.
It really is. Your jerking is way more jerky, though.
Yeah. That's why I keep.
As you're falling asleep, you go like.
Falling for?
When it comes to treasure chests, the reward always outweighs the risk.
That's not true. That's not true.
Cool. And that's a nice-looking older lady. Most parties won't even leave town until they found a broad. That's the way, or else you're vixenless like us.
Is that right?
And don't forget about Frieren. She's more of an elderly child than a lady.
That's... Yeah.
You can finally see the next village.
Maybe they have old women there. Oh.
I say we move along to the next village. This smells like trouble.
Even for you.
Fuck these people.
I was only teasing.
Were you?
Maybe we should just leave him to die.
Those whose mysteries humankind is yet to unravel are what we call curses, a placeholder for the unknown.
It's a great bit of dialogue.
The magic of the goddess that priests use is a different story. Dispelling curses has long been the business of the clergy.
Good thing they picked one up.
Yeah, right? It hasn't been that long.
Yeah, the bread's not like moldy or anything.
Yeah.
That same predisposition comes with an increased resistance to curses. It's what the faithful bunch call the blessing of the goddess.
Oh, they're all gonna fall asleep.
Yeah. But it will affect us.
So I can conclude that this place is still under the power of the curse.
My soul feels itchy.
You can't just say scary things like that and expect me not to turn into a giant sniveling baby!
It might be easier to take out the source than to treat its symptoms. It's coming from a monster, and I know where it is.
Great.
I love this guy. He's so capable.
Yeah. We love an adult who
He
is
just knows how to
capable.
do his job.
It's Mr. Stark.
That didn't take long. Any chance you can temporarily wake him?
I told you I don't have the proper tools. As is, I could only keep him up for 5 seconds.
That's practically nothing.
That's a whole turn of combat, okay? Action,
Almost.
bonus action, movement. Maybe he doesn't get a bonus action.
Or he gets half moved.
It's like slowed, where you can only, you know, attack once on your turn.
Yeah.
Damn, what is the range on this curse?
I put up a barrier. We'll hide them here for now.
They're gonna wake up on each other and be like,
She's gonna get mad because it's probably his fault.
Yeah.
Frieren? You can't defeat it in 5 seconds.
We've seen her do some crazy shit.
So be it. I have battle magic too.
Oh, good.
Little spiritual weapon. Maybe he's got spirit guardians. He
I
could
was
be
gonna
level
say, if
5.
you whipped out some spirit guardians. Oh,
Hentai!
It's a subspecies of chaos flower.
It's called a fleshlight.
It'll sap their mana away until it kills them.
Bad dragon. Bad dragon.
yeah. probably.
BadDragon.com. I haven't sung that song in forever.
3 spears of the goddess!
Oh, shit.
I didn't think the blasted thing would reflect my magic. Unless I land a direct hit on the core. The leaves can deflect whatever I throw at it in any direction.
He's just got to penetrate the butthole, and he's good to go.
Yeah. We just gotta do an Ant-Man.
If a spell of hers were deflected, it would destroy not only the forest, but the entire village with it.
Ooh, good point.
Trust or mutual understanding. I can't even get a read on her. What goes on in that ancient head?
Not much.
I know this because my companion Frieren was terrible at cultivating mutual understanding. Since intent couldn't be assured with a look or a touch.
Awakening spell!
God, it's got to be real easy to learn spells in this world. She can't possibly do it in 5 seconds. There's no way.
Done.
Done.
Wow.
Hey, done.
Done. Jesus Christ. That was great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is new.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been happier to have my sleep disturbed.
Thank you very much, Sign. Good boy.
No. No. She's too short, so she has to jump.
Good boy.
Oh my god. Yeah, she was cute. And a little flirty.
And older.
Maybe. It's anime, it's hard to tell.
It's very hard to tell.
He has a good physique. His looks aren't bad either. Get in. I'll take you to my mansion.
Does anybody care to explain?
Damn.
What is happening? Get in. You're coming to my house.
That was so weird. I got a pat down the airport, and the lady, like, fucking karate chopped my crotch.
Ooh.
Yeah, it hurt. I was like, man.
But I'm preoccupied at the moment. Stark and I need to have a word.
If you can talk to my warrior, you can talk to me.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
And I will pay you well.
No, no chance. We're leaving, Stark.
Mistress Frieren.
Jingle, jingle.
What's with the copper?
That's the remainder of our funds.
I suppose that at the very least we can hear you out.
Smooth.
I'm from a warrior village in the Klee region, sir.
I know the place. My family line originates from the very same region.
Oh my god, are they brothers?
The outfit on the way up the face shocked me.
Yeah.
Very few know he's dead. Gabel is aware, as well as some of my most trusted men.
I need you to be my son now?
That's an honorable battle scar.
Mr. Stark, we need the
This
money.
is insane.
Yeah.
Gabel, I leave the boys' etiquette training to you.
Great.
I love that Stark's getting like a glow up. Oh my god.
A mountain of donuts.
Can we get donuts? I want donuts.
I wanna say yes. I wanna say yes.
Look at how graceful he is now.
How is etiquette training coming along?
It's slowly killing me.
He's so graceful his arms swing the same direction when he walks.
What do you think?
Doesn't suit you.
What?
He could have used some encouragement there.
Haven't I told you 100 times to call me father?
It's so weird.
It's not as if I enjoy this cruel charade. But it's what my son wanted. So cooperate, would you?
Father, I'm dying.
As I'm dying.
I would like for you to find a boy and make him go to a party dressed as me.
Having skill with a sword affects one's posture. I shall teach you the technique of the Orden family.
Okay, we're gonna learn some new skills.
You should really tell that to Mood instead of me.
I tell him all the time. Now it's gone to his head and he refuses to get better.
That's a whole different kind of problem.
Well, it is a soiree. Do you really expect a man of his age to attend such a function on his own?
Oh,
I suppose his mommy could always escort him instead.
Jesus Christ.
Good luck, Fern.
Oh, good.
Sometimes this show is like, we're a sitcom.
Yeah.
Like, we're a 90s sitcom.
Mm-hmm. How did you manage that one?
That was impressive. Oh, it's Bridgerton.
But anything for the money, right?
I'm sorry about all that.
Alright, they clean up okay.
Damn, Stark.
I dig that dress. The embroidery's beautiful.
Yeah.
It still doesn't suit you, you know.
I don't know. He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But she likes him rough and tumble.
I guess.
She likes his musk in the woods.
She likes that he's a pervert? I don't know. Like,
I think she secretly does. Aw, they're so cute.
Yeah. Wow. Who brought the fans out?
No, they're just spinning really fast.
We went full Beyonce music video.
So what exactly is his plan? To explain why his son immediately dies after this night.
I don't know about immediately. But it seems like the soiree is to, like, prove political prowess. And
No,
they need recruitment, I guess, so...
Yeah.
He can die from illness in a few weeks or something.
That's true.
Would you like to dance as well?
I like her hair.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
It looks like the soiree's wrapping up.
Damn. Dude danced all the gel out of his hair.
See to it Frieren gets her reward.
Not you, Frieren.
Well, she's mommy.
Book. The book. She gets the book. That's fine. I was like...
Mistress Frieren, you've been deciding for half a day.
Oh,
You're distressing Mr. Gobel.
Please hurry.
No one even
He's
knows
always
their
been lonely
name.
then.
Humans develop quickly.
He's a long-lived friend of mine.
Oh?
Oh, that was odd. Okay.
Okay. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I thought that was a great episode. I am baffled by what this Lord's plan is for his
son's final wish. As he was dying on the battlefield. It's really simple. I don't see what...
You must take your carriage on the perimeter of the town looking for adventurers who might look enough like me that you can have them go to a ball with their friend and not speak to anybody. I thought there would at least be one moment
questions
where it was like where there would be. I just thought there would be a conflict where someone would like know his son, and there would be a moment.
His son doesn't make friends. Has no friends.
Well, I feel like the show weirdly was like, we're gonna set up a sitcom idea, but then we're gonna kind of do nothing with it.
Yeah.
Like that didn't really go anywhere.
No.
He just kind of learned. He went to the ball and then he left. Like it's so odd to me that the show didn't. It just didn't do anything with the idea.
Yeah.
Which is a fun idea. Like how does Stark play this guy's son at a party with a bunch of people who are lords who have expectations of him? And he just danced with Fern one time. That was it. So I'm a little disappointed. It was fun and I enjoyed it, but I am disappointed that it kind of nothing happened.
Yeah, it was fine. No problems at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. Yeah. But it is one of those, like, not what I was expecting. Obviously, like, the stuff with the king person, I think, king maybe, and, like, his other son, and, like, the reflection of that on Stark and his relationships. Like, yeah, like, all that is great. I think that was well done. But, yeah, it really did feel like they set up a thing that did not really matter at all. It, like, I don't know, they could have done something else with it, like even if it was just silly, right? Because it did feel silly. And
100%,
we're making fun of like, Dad, find me a doppelganger before
that one soiree I really wanted to go to. Have someone dress up as me.
Yeah. Obviously, like we're making fun of that. Obviously, like there's more to it.
I don't understand what his son's wish would be.
Like, his wish is, for a strong army and
I know, but you could also have that by being like, my son died killing the Demon King. And now, rather than his son dying killing the Demon King, his son is going to be the guy that killed the Demon King and then 6 months later, like, fucking had diarrhea until he was dead.
Hey,
he's gonna shit himself to death.
Death is death. It happens.
I'm impressed.
I'm
a little baffled by it.
I'm impressed that little kid has not spilled the beans.
Yeah. That little kid might not be allowed around other people.
Maybe.
Noble child. I do wish that Starks had somehow influenced the Lord's relationship with his son. Like, that would have been a way to have some kind of weight.
Yeah.
But even, like, they have one conversation where he's like, well, maybe you should be like, should tell your kid nice things. He's like, oh, no, I do.
Or,
oh, okay, well, then I guess, I don't know, man. I can't help you.
Like, walk on the balcony and wave at the townsfolk, like, morale.
Yeah. But Fern and him got to dance. The first half of the episode, I really, really liked. I thought the curse, getting to learn a little bit more about
curses,
religious magic versus, Frieren magic and why she's not interested in things, but also was able to recognize curse plants on sight.
Yeah. I love that.
It was cool.
Yeah, honestly.
Very fun moment.
That part was very fun, yeah.
Done. So the show, man, it's so strange sometimes. Like the tone of it is so all over the place. Like you think you're getting kind of a fantasy show. Sometimes it's a straight up sitcom.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like the coolest action with like these people fighting with 100,000-year-old grudges. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like this crazy world building experience. it really is just, it bounces genre so much. And not even from episode to episode, but from like 15-minute chunk to 15-minute chunk. You know, it's almost like, I'm trying to think of a show that does the like 15 minutes per episodes. I can't think of, there's a lot of like kids cartoons that do that. But they're like, they're truly individual stories. And this feels more like that. Rather than really feeling serialized, right?
Yeah.
Like some of these stories don't feel connected at all, even tonally. It's very interesting. It's very effective. It's one of those weird things where like I have like jokey criticisms of the show. I've never not enjoyed my time with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's always a good time. I like the characters a lot. And so like it's one of those weird things where like it got so hyped last year that I thought it was going to be like the most brilliant thing I've ever seen. And I don't think it's that.
Just kind of a good time.
But yes, that's where I was going, right? Is like I don't think it is the most brilliant half hour every half hour. But in terms of something I would like to have on, it is always that.
Yeah.
And so it is interesting because it's just such an enjoyable show.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It does kind of, in a way, remind me of Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh, the vibes are very similar.
And not in a way that I expected. Like, when I first started watching that show, that one felt like kind of like whiplash sometimes with like the food, and then like these characters are fucking weirdos. But then there's also
and it gets so horny sometimes. Yeah, you're like, what? Why are we so horny about these fucking food?
But then how the dungeons were like the actual like undercurrent storyline. So it kind of feels like I'm like, oh god, and Frieren kind of feels like that too, where I'm like, now it's a sitcom and now we're fighting and now like they're making like kind of like very strange jokes, but then now we're having these like beautiful serious moments and profound revelations of life and what it means to be mortal. Like, you know what I mean? You're like, oh god, like it's a lot to take in. But on the other hand, because of that, it never like feels like it drags. It always feels like it's very fast paced, and then it's like keeps me on my toes. Yeah.
I am just so happy that Zion got a compliment from a MILF.
Yeah.
It happened. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below. Because the algorithm god, she hungry. And we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
Fern, that was a pile of donuts. A big pile.
Yeah, and then that cake that Frieren was eating. Ugh. Oh, I'm hungry. I want dessert. Can we pull a Rourke and have dessert first tonight?
Oh my god, Jesus.
If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy tonight. Bye.